When you're a cat parent, one of the hardest things you can ever go through is learning that your cat is being diagnosed with a brain tumor. Besides the thought of your feline family member being prone to extreme amounts of pain and discomfort, there is also the possibility that the effects of the brain tumor may be fatal. But the thing is, a lot of pet parents and animal lovers are not aware that there are natural remedies for brain tumors in cats, which I will walk you through in just a little bit. And make sure you watch this all the way through because I also have a nice bonus that I'm sure you'll appreciate. Hi there, this is Susie, your trusted homeopath, and I really appreciate that you can join me again in this video. Before we get right to it, I'd just like to ask you to hit on the subscribe button so you can easily access all of my content. And while you're at it, don't forget to click on the bell icon so you will be immediately notified as soon as I've uploaded a new video. All of my videos are focused on keeping your pet as happy and healthy as can be using natural means, and I don't want you missing out on any one of them. As a homeopath and pet parent myself, I am dedicated to providing a dependable online go-to resource for other pet parents and animal lovers across the globe who are having a tough time accessing useful and practical information about homeopathy for pets. If we're being honest, despite the loads and loads of information that you can come across on the World Wide Web these days, chances are you'll still have a difficult time getting the right information about pet homeopathy. This is the biggest reason why a lot of people mistakenly deem homeopathy for pets as either unreliable or plainly misleading, which I'm going to debunk as we go along. So without further ado, how about we start things off by understanding what a cat brain tumor is. At its simplest, a cat brain tumor can be described as a group of cells that somehow grew and developed abnormally. Contrary to popular belief, brain tumor in cats is not a disease in itself. You see, cat brain tumors can either be benign, meaning it will not spread to other tissues, or malignant, which can potentially become cancerous sooner or later. Moreover, a cat brain tumor can also be primary or secondary. A primary cat brain tumor is one that has originated within the brain itself, while a secondary cat brain tumor started out elsewhere in the cat's body, usually resulting from the spread of an already existing cancer. Now that we cleared that one up, let's touch on the possible causes of brain tumor in cats. Interestingly, there is still no specific cause that can be pinpointed when it comes to what really sets off cat brain tumors. However, there are 5 potential factors that are looked into, namely diet, trauma, genetics, viral infection, and environment. It is speculated that each of these factors may bring about unforeseen alterations inside a cat's body that may result in the abnormal growth and development of cells, ultimately leading to brain tumor. The following are the common symptoms that a cat is suffering from a brain tumor: balance issues that seem to become worse every day, noticeable weakness of the limbs, difficulty in avoiding obstacles such as furniture, sudden bouts of seizures, unusual head tilting, excessive circling and pacing, and unnecessary and often loud vocalizations. Now that we already know what the symptoms of cat brain tumor are, let's determine how long it takes for these indicators to become noticeable. Here's where things get a bit tricky. If your feline family member is anything like most cats, chances are he usually won't manifest any signs of illness until it reaches the later or advanced stages. One of my most notable observations with cats as a pet homeopath is that these animals tend to isolate themselves whenever they're feeling under the weather. Additionally, cats don't normally display signs that they're in pain or going through discomfort compared to other pets. And while we're on the subject of pain and discomfort, here's a question that I get asked by a lot of pet parents and animal lovers: are cats with brain tumors in pain? Next up, let's discuss how long a cat can live with a brain tumor. If we're being honest, it generally depends on what type of brain tumor a cat has, particularly primary or secondary. A cat suffering from a primary brain tumor can live for as much as 3 to 5 years because this condition isn't a carryover from an existing cancer in a different part of his body. It's a different story for a secondary cat brain tumor though. A cat who is suffering from a secondary brain tumor only tends to live for a few weeks or up to a couple of months. This drastic difference is due to the fact that there is an already existing cancer in a different part of a cat's body, and it has become so severe that it has already spread to other places. So we're already getting to the natural remedies for brain tumors in cats that I was telling you about earlier. But before I guide you through what these are, let me just ask you a quick question. How do you usually check your cat to see if he is suffering from any disease? Please do share your thoughts in the comments, and I'm looking forward to checking them out real soon. Unlike what a lot of people mistakenly believe, going for conventional medicine isn't just your only option when it comes to supporting your cat during a brain tumor. There are actually natural remedies that you can go for to help your feline family member overcome this health issue. Allow me to briefly discuss what these are. Let's start with apples. Apples help prevent cancer risk. According to a study published in the National Center of Biotechnology Information, also known as the NCBI, apples have been seen to help stave off cancer risk in various parts of the body, including the brain. The researchers conclude that the regular consumption of apples is associated with a reduced risk of cancer in different parts of the body. This helps inhibit the brain tumor from progressing into cancer in the long run. When feeding your cat apples, though, make sure you don't include any of the stems, the leaves, the seeds, as well as the core to prevent any tummy issues. Next on is broccoli. Broccoli helps suppress tumors. The Harvard Gazette shares that a compound found in broccoli and similar vegetables boosts the body's ability to keep tumors at bay. This compound is called indole 3-carbinol, or I3C. It's observed to promote the ability and efficiency of the natural cancer-suppressing gene called PTEN. The more amounts of I3C a cat's body has, the more intense the activity of the PTEN will be. Simply integrating broccoli in your cat's regular diet will already do the trick. Third up is celery. Celery helps set off cancer cell death. As revealed by the NCBI, celery is rich in a flavonoid called apigenin that is deemed as a natural cancer chemopreventive agent. Apart from helping boost a cat's body's ability to stave off cancer, apigenin is also seen to have a role in causing cancer cell death. All you have to do is sprinkle a dash of celery into your cat's meals and you're good to go. Next on the list is chamomile. Chamomile has both antioxidant and anti-cancer properties. Another study published in the NCBI highlights that chamomile has very high amounts of flavonoid and phenolic content. These phenols and flavonoids not just help prevent cancer, but also assist in the eradication as well. The best way to harness chamomile's benefits to support your cat during brain cancer is by steeping half a teaspoon of the same in a cup of hot water. Once the whole thing completely cools down, just give it to your pet as a water substitute. Next, ginger. Ginger helps stave off cancer progression. Another NCBI scientific study stresses that ginger is both an anti-inflammatory and an anti-cancer agent. Besides helping deactivate inflammatory markers that can set off the progression of cancer, the active phenolic compounds in ginger also suppress the spread of abnormal cells. Adding in a pinch of finely chopped ginger, about a third of your thumb's size will do, with your cat's meals is the most convenient approach you can go for. Just make sure you thoroughly mix it since ginger has a spicy kick when eaten straight. Next is green tea. Green tea contains compounds that help prevent the formation of cancer. As reported by the NCBI, polyphenols found in green tea have been observed to inhibit carcinogenesis and malignant behavior in several diseases. Moreover, laboratory-based evidence shows that these polyphenols are quite effective and demonstrated their anti-cancer effects in cases of breast, bladder, and brain cancer. To use green tea as a support for a cat brain tumor, steep half a teaspoon's worth in a cup of hot water. Just allow the mixture to cool down completely, and you can use this as a water substitute for your pet. Next on the list is parsley. Parsley helps stop cancer cells from developing and spreading. In a different study highlighted by the NCBI, it was pointed out that extracts derived from parsley leaves and stems have antioxidant properties, which not just help stave off oxidative damage, but maintain DNA robustness as well. One simple way of using parsley when supporting your cat during brain tumor is by boiling a few sprigs in a cup of water. Allow this parsley tea to completely cool down and strain the whole thing. Add in a couple of teaspoons of the mixture to your cat's water or food. Keep in mind not to give your cat more than 3 teaspoons of parsley tea per day. Now let's talk about saffron. Saffron helps inhibit the formation of tumors. Another study shares that natural chemicals extracted from saffron have been seen to have properties that help reduce tumor formation. The research also showed that these natural chemicals did not just have anti-tumor capabilities, but also cancer-preventing and protective effects. A hassle-free way you can use saffron to support your cat when he is suffering from a brain tumor is by steeping a very small amount of this spice in a glass of hot water. Once the mixture cools down, you can add a couple teaspoons of it to your cat's food or water. Next on the list is strawberries. Strawberries help induce cancer cell death and prevent tumor progression. According to a study published in the NCBI, the methanolic strawberry extract, or MESB, was seen to block the development and further spreading of tumor cells. One very remarkable result that the researchers observed is that this methanolic strawberry extract also induced cancer and tumor cell death. A single medium-sized strawberry each day is already sufficient to support your cat during a brain tumor. Just make sure you remove the stems and leaves and wash the fruit thoroughly before serving. Now let's talk about turmeric. Turmeric disrupts the signaling pathways of tumor and cancer cells. The NCBI reports that a polyphenol called curcumin found in turmeric helps do just that. To use turmeric to support your cat during a brain tumor, you can either directly add this grated root to your pet's meals or steep it in hot water to make it into a tea. If you're adding turmeric to your cat's meals, make sure you integrate it thoroughly because it can be quite spicy when eaten straight. Last on our list is Fomitopsis betulina. It has antimicrobial, anti-cancer, and anti-inflammatory properties. As revealed by the NCBI, the Fomitopsis betulina mushroom was seen to help inhibit the growth and migration of tumor and cancer cells. This is mainly attributed to the presence of very diverse biomolecules, natural sugars, and phenolic acids that have been proven by concrete scientific evidence to possess antimicrobial, anti-cancer, and anti-inflammatory properties. If you'd like to find out more about Fomitopsis betulina, make sure you check out my other video where I give a comprehensive walkthrough on the benefits and wonders of this mushroom. You can find the link in the description. And while we're touching on Fomitopsis betulina, I'd just like to share a high-quality natural product that uses this mushroom as its main ingredient. Zumalka's Piptopet is basically designed to promote a healthy immune system in pets, which really is an advantage if your cat is suffering from a brain tumor. Besides helping reduce oxidative stress and promoting vital systems of detoxification, Piptopet also supports your cat's body inherent antioxidant function. If you're looking for a premium, natural, and non-invasive product to support your cat when he is afflicted by brain tumor, Piptopet is one option you should consider having in your checklist. So that pretty much wraps up my video on natural remedies for brain tumors in cats. And if you have questions on how to support your cat during this health problem, make sure you contact our team of Zumalka pet specialists for free to get access to that information you need. Besides walking you through useful pointers on helping your cat's overall health, our Zumalka pet specialist will also provide you with tips and recommendations about the products and treatment options that best fit your feline family members' needs. So that pretty much wraps up my video on natural brain tumor in cats remedies. If you found this video useful and informative, please show your love by clicking on the like button. And if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so right now so you won't miss out on any of my videos that are focused on keeping your pet happy and healthy naturally. By the way, if you have a question or would just like to start a conversation, please do share your thoughts in the comments. This is Susie, your trusted homeopath, saying until next time.